the impact of socialization in our lives. I want you to look back on where you're coming from and realize one aspect of life that plays a big role in shaping your life amongst many, and that is socialization. What is socialization? It is the lifelong process of learning rules, values, and norms of your community. What are agents of socialization? They are the different influences that shape you into the person you are today. It's not just one or two things that mold you. Multiple agents work together, each contributing a unique piece to the puzzle that is you. Some are more obvious, like your family or school, while others, such as media and religion, work more subtly. Formal social institutions are things like schools and religious institutions. Informal social institutions are things like peer groups, media consumption, and a society's material culture. The emotional and practical support a person receives will be influenced by what agents they have in their lives. Among the agents, there are formal and informal social institutions. Primary agents of socialization are your parents and your family. They are the early and immediate influencers in your life. They lay down the basics and give you your first sense of identity. Secondary agents of socialization are schools and peer groups. They come into play as you grow and step out into the world. While primary agents set the foundation, secondary agents add complexity, challenging and building upon the initial values and beliefs you've absorbed. Your parents or caregivers teach you the basic skills you need to function. We're talking about fundamental stuff here, like language and basic manners. These are your building blocks, the foundation on which everything else will be built. Your family instills in you the values, beliefs, and cultural norms that guide your actions throughout your life. The family teaches everything from parental gender norms to how children participate in the family structure and how the age norms established impact the child's role. After your family has laid the groundwork, the next major player to enter the scene is usually the educational system. Schools are a secondary agent of socialization. You learn not just math and science, but also how to interact with people from different backgrounds. Teacher expectations, grading systems, and even the hidden curriculum, that is, the unwritten, unofficial lessons that you pick up, play roles in socializing you. The school and classroom rituals are a big part of the socialization process too. How teachers evaluate students leaves a big impact. Are they nice, strict, forgiving? That will teach the child what to expect in the rest of their lives regarding feedback and development. Schools teach you about hierarchy, competition, and cooperation. They show you that actions have consequences, like grades or detentions. So, as you go through the educational system, you're not just collecting facts and skills. You're picking up social cues and learning how to function in a community. The third agents are friends. These are people around your age, and have similar interests, social positions, or similar backgrounds. Peer group socialization begins as early as children take part in informal institutions. In many ways, peer groups serve as a testing ground. This is where you figure out what works and what doesn't. Peer pressure is a part of this picture. It can be both positive and negative, pushing you to conform to the group's norms. However, the influence of peers can sometimes conflict with what you've learned from primary agents like family or secondary agents like schools. Fourth agent is media. Media is influential in its own way. It plays a powerful role in shaping your view of the world. Media literacy is crucial here. This means being able to think critically about what you see and hear in the media. The news, commercials, and movies sell values, viewpoints, and lifestyles. Material culture refers to the physical objects, resources, and spaces that people use to define their culture and environment. These can range from buildings and artwork to technology and clothing, serving as tangible expressions of a society's values, beliefs, and customs. Swedish children will have different material culture and mass media than Japanese children, for instance. So while the media is a big part of someone's socialization, it is very much an informal teaching mode. the fifth agent are religious institutions. Whether it's a church, temple, mosque, or any other place of worship, these spaces often provide more than just spiritual guidance. They're like the moral compass on your life's journey, pointing you toward what the community sees as right or wrong. Religious teachings often offer a set of rules or guidelines. Just like how a school has a syllabus, religious institutions have doctrines or holy books that outline ethical behavior and social norms.